Welcome to another episode of The Property Show, your gateway to the world of real estate. Today, we highlight a modern development ready for occupation, an ideal place you can call home. This development is also good for investment and comes with tenants. The accessory spot captures an interior design insight on home decor ideas. Kenya Power on how to apply for your commercial building or office electricity. We'll also feature everything you need to know on Safaricom 4G enabled devices and gadgets. Keep it The Property Show. Remember, there is something for everyone. Our property pick of the week brings us to Shaba Village, described by many as perfectly tucked away development in the upcoming node of Mulolongo. This development raises the bar for family living, truly a breath of fresh air, partly because of the design, open plan kitchen and a beautiful garden. Just sit back and let's enjoy this delightful project.
Shaba Village, we have 150 units, 100 are apartments, 2 bedrooms are 20 units, and 80 are 3 bedroomed. Then we have 50 maisonettes with servants' quarters, 23 are 4 bedroomed and 27 are 3 bedroomed. The special issue about Shaba Village is that we have water supplied by the Maboko County government. We have a standby borehole. We have an electricity fence. Each unit has a parking lot. We're also having enough space, on paved walkway for the pedestrians. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Welcome in.
Asante.
Karibu sana. Wow. I can show you a typical example of a 3-bedroom house. Behind you, we have a shared washroom. Visitors. Yes. Welcome in. Inside here we have kitchens and open plan. We also have the area for laundry, the lobby, where you can air your clothes. Okay. From there, there is an opening going to the servants' spot also, okay, as you come out.
Let's see the kitchen.
Karibu ndani. Those are the top drawers. Up to this side.
And you have water, enough water?
There is enough water running all through. Yeah. This is a pantry here. Then as you walk out through this door, you have the lobby area where you can air your clothes. You can also pass going out and to the servants' quarter. Our dining room here. Ready?
It's spacious.
It's very, very spacious, as you can see. And then in front of us here, you can see our lounge, actually. And then you have the door opening to the behind gardens.
Okay. Yeah. Every maisonette has a garden?
Every maisonette has a behind garden.
Oh.
Yes.
And is it secure from the other side?
It is very secure. Mm-hmm. Everybody is in his own or our own compound.
Who is the typical buyer here?
The typical buyer we have is that we've been so lucky to have gotten, the general public from the 47 counties in Kenya, from the diaspora. We have friends who have come in also to buy. There are some who are even interested from abroad, and we are selling to whoever comes, first come, first served. What is so unique about this project is that each unit, whether it's a maisonette or the apartment, has its own title under the Sectional Property Act. If you want to sell it, you can sell it after you buy. If you want to keep it or transfer to your next of kin, that one is a title which can be accepted.
Wow.
Well,
And I can also borrow money.
you can go to the bank, any bank, and use that as security.
It's a bankable document.
Yeah.
The other question I had for you is that if I buy this unit and I want it for rental purposes, do you have tenants?
Oh, that's very easy. We have a database with us, such that when you buy and you want to lease, we'll help you lease the house. Immediately, without delay.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, welcome, such that I show you our bedroom upstairs. Okay. As you can see, Nancy, we have the staircase, so spacious, to not give you problems when you are moving up with your furniture or anything like that. That is bulk. Yeah. We have 3 bedrooms. On your right-hand side, we have the master. And then right in front of you, we also have 1 bedroom, and on the left-hand side. The 2 bedrooms are sharing one common washroom. The master has its own washroom. Welcome in. Let me show you this beautiful master bedroom. As you can see, it has a very big bed. Behind you, we have the wardrobes. Yeah. Good. We have the cornice. So beautiful. We no longer use the curtain boxes. We are now having curtain rods. Then we have the bathroom, which is quite big. We have the shower. We also have the bathtub. We have the hand wash basin, and the accessories for hanging your towels. We have space for your perfumes and the like. Let's see now the balcony. Karibu. As you can see, it has fresh air.
A lot of fresh air.
A lot of fresh air. When you are tired, you don't want to be in the sitting room. You can come here with your laptop and
and do some work.
And be very comfortable. Nancy, you're welcome. We have already finished the 4 bedroom. They are all sold out. We're having a few units, the 3 bedroom. We can sell you one. The apartments are there. Those ones are quite many. We're talking to a few investment groups who are willing to purchase. The negotiations are going on. Yes.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
And congratulations. This is a beautiful project.
Karibu.
Asante.
And please invite your friends also. Don't come alone.
Okay. Asante sana. Let's hear from the developers of this great project, Kenya Bankers Sacco. Karibu sana on the show, and thank you for having us in your project.
Thank you very much, and most appreciate.
Who is Kenya Bankers Sacco?
Kenya Bankers Sacco is one of the great savings and credit institutions in the country, and we've been in business for a very long time, from 1975, and our vision is to be a leading Sacco in Africa. As part of our initiatives to ensure that our members develop, because we get members from the financial institutions, our common bond is basically derived from the banking fraternity or any other money-related institutions. So one of our key objectives is to ensure that we give the best to our members in terms of wealth creation and personal development. Therefore, this is one of the development that we've been able to put up to be able to meet that particular objective.
Is this your first development?
Not really. This is not our first development. We've been able to do Banqui Villa in South B almost 4 or 5 years ago, and it was also a project that was specifically subscribed by our members.
So you get into projects and you sell it primarily to the members?
Exactly.
And how many members do you have?
We are having a total membership of around 21,000.
How often do you meet? It must be a big meeting.
Yeah, definitely. We normally have what we call the annual general meetings, and mark you that we have 8 branches, and these particular activities we also spread them to all our 8 branches.
So talk to us about Shaba Village and how you got into the partnership, the journey and the challenges.
Of course, we've been able to get into this development through strategic partnership, Prism Investment Limited, and as an institution, this is where we've always wanted to be. And looking at the nature of cooperative societies in terms of financials and that, such kind of venture, such kind of development can actually go well if it's done in partnership. And for sure, it has been a very long journey. Putting 150 units has not been easy. You know, trying to sell this idea to our members as well. Of course, we've had challenges, but definitely we've been able to make it.
Who has financed this development?
We've been able to finance this development.
Kenya Banker Sacco?
Kenya Banker Sacco been able to finance this development.
Wow. So you didn't talk to your banks?
No, we really didn't talk to our banks. What we have been trying to do that we really want to basically get into is to ensure that also in future we negotiate in terms of the mortgage facilities for our members to make it easy for them to be able to subscribe into them in claims.
Who has been the buyer for Shaba Village? Is it the bankers or you have opened it to the public?
We have opened it to the public, and also we are having major subscriptions being done to our members, because that was the market that we sold the idea first. Therefore, we are having plenty of numbers from our members, but still, we've also gone out and basically opened to any other interested buyer outside there.
How can one join Kenya Bankers Sacco?
It is very easy, but first of all, you must be working for a financial institution, and the process of joining is very simple. We ask for very basic things like of course, we must know where you're working from. Number 2, we need some details like your ID, we need your PIN number, we need your passport number, then you become a member of Kenya Bankers.
And of course, a confirmation that I work in a bank.
Exactly.
And if I used to work in a bank, can I join Kenya Bankers Sacco?
Actually, one of the key advantages with Kenya Bankers Sacco is once a member, forever a member, regardless of any kind of a profession you are going to move later. And if you joined the Sacco and you left the Sacco because you went to perhaps a different kind of a profession, ideally it means that you can also come back. We will be able to accept you.
Wow. And what are the main benefits for your members?
In Sacco fraternity, it is known that our interest in terms of loans facilities are very fair. When you look at Kenya Bankers Sacco and the clientele that we serve, we'll understand that we are serving a very informed clientele with very good benefits from their employers. But as a Sacco, again, I must say that we are very fair in terms of the credit facilities, and we are able to give as low as 12%.
12%?
Yes, per annum on a reducing balance.
On a reducing balance?
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. So what's next after Shaba Village?
After Shaba Village, we have currently been able to establish an investment wing, specifically to be able to handle investments, and we are moving into purchase of plots across the regions or across the country for disposal to our members. And still, we might sit back and again see if we could be able to get into another perhaps partnership and develop such kind of a venture.
Wow, asante sana.
Thank you very much.
Don't go away, we have much more.
Shaba Village is located off Mombasa Road, approximately 15 kilometers away from Nairobi town. The property is less than 4 minutes from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Shaba Village is within easy reach of a number of shopping centers such as Gateway Mall, Uchumi, and Mulei Supermarket. It is also within close proximity of several amenities including schools such as Kitengela International School and Akayak Schools. Hospitals within the area include Aga Khan, Mata Hospital, and Shalom Hospital. 67 Airport Hotel is within the area for your relaxation. The banks within a 5-minute drive are Cooperative Bank, Bank of Africa, and KREP Bank. Shaba Village is a comprehensive gated housing development comprising of 20 units of 3-bedroom maisonets each with 7 squatter. The development also has 4 blocks of apartments comprising of 2 and 3-bedroom units. The development is suitable for homeowners who wish to secure a peaceful home environment, as well as investors who wish to invest in real estate with good rental income. Shaba Village, your perfect modern family home, ingeniously integrated with nature. Accommodation includes spacious lounge with a dining area, fitted American-style open-plan kitchen and utility area, Dobby area, large windows, mahogany doors, wrought iron curtain rods, gypsum ceiling with cornices, high ceilings, high-quality finishes, master bedroom ensuite with a balcony, 2 cozy bedrooms with a shared washroom, and visitors' cloakroom. Salient features include quality sanitary fittings, landscaped gardens, ample cobble-paved driveway and parking for 2, perimeter wall with electric fence, children playground, street lighting, underground and high-level water tanks, backup generator, and borehole water. The price guide for the 3-bedroom maisonettes is 12.25 million Kenya shillings. For the apartments, the price guide for the 2-bedroom apartments ranges from 6.8 to 7 million Kenya shillings. The price guide for the 3-bedroom apartments range from 7.8 to 8 million Kenya shillings.
And that is the Shaba Village, the development with beautiful designs, open plan kitchen, a lush garden, an ideal place you can call home. Call on us for more information on this project. We can also arrange private viewing and mortgage options. Up next, an insight on sectional properties.
The Institution of Surveyors of Kenya is an association that brings together several land sector professionals, land surveyors, valuers, land administrators, and geomatic engineers. Our role as the institution in terms of the Sectional Properties Act is that we administer this kind of survey. Before 1987, there was no legislation that was guiding a subdivision of buildings in this country. Therefore, in 1987, Kenyans in this sector came together and came up with a legislation to guide subdivision of buildings, such that Kenyans could own all or part of a building. And this was actualized in 1991 when the act became operational. We are all aware that there's pressure for land in this country, especially urban land. And the Sectional Properties Act allows Kenyans to own part of a building, and this can be for buildings either above the surface of the land or below the surface of the land. And for this reason, we are saying that Kenyans can now own part of a building. We are also saying that there is a law that gives us a title that is secure, unlike registration of title under the Registration of Documents Act. We are also saying that the title under the Sectional Properties Act is very secure, and even the financial institutions are safe with this kind of title than a title produced under the Registration of Documents Act. Therefore, we are saying that this is an act that is very useful to Kenyans, because the product of this act is a title that can be trusted. I wouldn't say that there are any disadvantages. I would say that this is the best thing that has happened in this country, and if there are any gaps, we only need to improve on it. But I wouldn't say there are any disadvantages as it is at this point in time. ISK, we have a role in that we must publicize this act to Kenyans. Most Kenyans are not aware. Most developers are not aware. So ours is to make sure that Kenyans know about it, its benefits, and how it can be useful to this country. We are talking of the 3 land laws. We are talking of the Land Act, the National Land Commission Act, and the Land Registration Act, all of the year 2012. You are aware that there were squabbles between the ministry and the National Land Commission since these laws were enacted. And therefore, Kenyans felt that it was important that they look at these acts, come up with amendments so that they could create a good working relationship between these 2 parts of the government. So what the amendments have done is that they have now ironed out the differences between these 2 institutions. The ministry has been given the mandate to deal with the registration of land, while the National Land Commission is now clear to them that their main mandate is to administer public land. The amendments have also done away with the issue of the county land management boards. These boards are also creating problems, and now it's left to the National Land Commission to look for a way of devolving their services. The amendments have also now clarified the issue of how to deal with the historical land injustices in this country. They have also dealt with the issue of eviction and resettlement of squatters who form a big portion of our population in this country. Therefore, we are saying the amendments were important and they were timely. And the only thing that now remains, when an act has been brought in, without rules and regulations, we cannot operationalize these acts properly. So we are asking the government to quickly move in and work on the rules and regulations so that this law can assist Kenyans. We are saying for the 2 issues, the 2 matters that we've addressed today, sectional properties is very important to Kenyans. It is the way to go because we are saying many Kenyans can own buildings in this country. We are saying that the planning laws do not allow owning properties of certain sizes. But with the Sectional Properties Act, you can own even a small part of a building. So this is important to us, and the developers should go for this. And we're also now telling the ministry and the National Land Commission to move quickly, work on the rules and regulations after amendment of the acts so that Kenyans can benefit from these land reforms.
Next, we shift gears with styling tips on creative interior decor, a great way to revamp your living space. Let's catch it on the accessory spot.
Giving your home a new look this holiday season with art. While the kitchen and bathroom often take priority when it's time to renovate, the living room is the first place that your guests look at when their home needs a revamp. As the central feature and often the first room guests see, it should reflect your personal taste and style. A cluttered, over-accessorized space can look messy and disorganized rather than chic and sophisticated. Pare down your collection and only retain pieces that have sentimental value or evoke strong memories. A simplified space will enable the remaining elements to really shine. Tips on how to make your living room look stylish with paintings. Create a focal point and give your space some wow factor by hanging an oversized piece of art by itself on one of your living room walls. The look is chic and high impact with very little hassle. Keep your eyes peeled at flea markets for large pieces at reasonable prices, or get creative and make your own. Paintings and prints are always a good choice when accessorizing your walls. Choose a single framed piece of art to display in a prominent location as a focal point. Combine a number of smaller pieces of art as a collection, or simply one small painting in a nook. No matter how you display it, framed art makes an excellent wall accessory.
Connect with us if you have a Christmas design that you'd like to showcase this festive season. Let's connect with Safaricom Swap from 3G to 4G.
Today we will talk about 4G. 4G is an internet service that enables you to connect to the internet at very optimal speeds, where when you connect to the internet you will not buffer and your connection will be very fast. We have several 4G devices in Safaricom. I could show you a few that we have at Westgate. We have one that is the least priced one, going for about 6,000 Kenya shillings, 5,999. It is the Safaricom Samsung Z2 phone. We also have several other devices that are on 4G, inclusive of the Samsung S7 Edge that goes for about 79,999, and we give you also with free internet bundles. We have the iPhone 7 already at Safaricom, which we also have at Safaricom Westgate shop. It retails from a minimum price of 104,999. Another device that you could give you on 4G is the Big Box. Big Box is an internet box that is 4G enabled, that would enable you to stream your movies, watch your football, just from the comfort of your house. The shop at Westgate is pretty fast. When you walk in, you will almost be at the counter as soon as you walk in. You will meet very friendly and energized staff who will engage you at a personalized level. You will enjoy being here. You will leave as soon as you walk in. Shifting from 3G to 4G or 2G to 4G is a very speedy service. All it requires from you is to get your SIM card exchanged for a 4G enabled SIM card. That would also require that you use a 4G enabled phone. The change from a 3G to 4G phone would take you at maximum 3 minutes, and you will be already enjoying the 4G service. Once you shift to 4G, you will wonder why you never got to 4G like many years in the past. It is an amazing service because then when you are connecting to the internet, you will connect faster than you even thought you would connect. If you're watching a movie, you will watch your movies without any disruptions. Yeah, it will be a seamless change as well.
Let's hear what customers are saying after shifting to 4G network.
I shifted from 3G to 4G. It works wonders. I go on YouTube, I stream, especially for my business. I'm a baker, and I need to keep updated with the current trends of baking, and also uploading my photos because my business is online. If you haven't shifted from 3G, go to any Safaricom shop and move from 3G to 4G.
Going to get hurt. I'm doing my best, bro. You need to remember that chapo day with mom, remember? Let me send you a video. But I can't wait. You have it. Watch it.
Let's come together as a team and fight for this club. Make sure that
What?
Go!
Do things faster. Do things Safaricom 4G.
Don't wait. Do things Safaricom 4G and experience fast internet connectivity wherever you are. We are taking a short break. Keep It Property Show, the gateway to the real estate world. Don't go away.
The Upmarket Homes Expo 2017 is the inaugural event for high-end property. The Upmarket Homes Expo promises to deliver new concepts and ideas for the property industry. The expo will be held at the Hub Karen from the 24th to the 26th of February 2017. Be a part of this expo to do business, showcase signature properties, and meet future clients. Book a booth now.
Welcome back. Last week we started a conversation with Kenya Power on how to apply for your domestic electricity. Today we look at how to apply for electricity for your commercial space.
Large power customers, what happens is that they will come and bring for us their title deeds in terms of where they have put the blocks of apartments. They'll bring for us a certificate of incorporation for the name of the company or the business permit. They'll have to also fill in that supply contract form. Also give us what you call the wiring certificates. So once they have brought those documents, actually the same documents that they bring for domestics, the same they bring for large power. The only difference is that for large power, they must bring for us the certificate of incorporation of the business and the PIN certificate of the business. And if the land is not theirs, then you need to know whose land is it. So once they bring that, then the quotation again also goes to them in exactly 1 day. It's 24 hours.
And what documentation do I require if I'm just taking an apartment?
What happens most times is that most people who are building apartments will always apply for electricity for all the apartments.
Okay.
Then now from there, what happens is that now you've bought the house or the apartment, then you need to change it now to your name. So now you'll come and apply for the change of name, which you can get from any banking hall. So that is the easiest part actually. The large power customers or the contractors who are building the apartments, 99% of the time, you will find always put up the meters for their customers.
And what are the challenges you face as Kenya Power when you're connecting people to electricity?
The biggest challenge we face is that the building is not ready, especially for large power customers. So you'll find that they have applied for electricity, they want us to connect them, yet the building is yet to be done, or the wiring is yet to be done. So at times you want a quotation immediately, and as long as you want a wiring certificate, we try as much as possible not to give you a quotation. And the other thing is that with large power customers especially, you'll find that they are what you call the transformer room. If you're a big estate, you require a transformer in your own compound, in that estate. So you'll find that it's not ready. So it becomes very tricky for us when you require for us not to come and construct, yet when we were meant to come, you are not ready at that point in time. So we keep on urging customers, please come to us when you're ready, because then for large power customers, we say it should take you 30 days from the day you apply for electricity to the day I connect you.
It should be 30 days.
It should take 30 days. That means you're ready from your end, then from my end, if I fail, you should pull me to blame. If you're ready, you'll take 30 days. A domestic customer, we will take 43 days.
Why is it longer when it's only one house?
For domestic customers, it's longer because one, the time it takes to do leaves is 14 days, unlike large power customers, which is 7 days. The period it takes to do what you call construction is 12 days for domestic, it's 13 days for large power. The other one is when it comes to quotation. It is harder to quote one customer than it is to quote a building. A building, you already know where it is. If you tell me my building is in Upper Hill on this road, at least I know where to find it. You will tell me your house is in Komodhai, somewhere I don't know. we have to go look for it through the map. So it takes a longer time to get a quotation again. So it is 30 days for large power customers and 43 days for domestic customers.
Martha gets up early for another working day. Nakama Tony, she has to make her way. Huko Kisumu, the nets are almost ready. Kazi Kwenye Lines is going real steady. Now huko Pwani, there's business to be done, both for Mama Amina and for John. Ingawaji wakati mwingine, things don't always work out the way we want them to. Tunajua just how hard it is to work in the dark of night. But the future's looking brighter, of that you can be sure. Popote ulipo nchini Kenya, na chochote ufanyacho, you can be sure Kenya Power is there. Working hard, just like you. Kenyans supply the energy. We supply the power.
To apply for your electricity, call on Kenya Power and get connected. Next, let's hear another interesting home ownership story.
My home ownership journey started in the year 2012 when I had made a vision. By 2016, I should realize it. And indeed, the journey was towards the period whereby I should get a house before my son joins campus. And the journey has been a long one, but I thank God because God has been so faithful. Indeed, when you trust upon Him, He's faithful and just. The challenges were so many. You know, to buy a house of $1 million, it is not a dream like when you just sleep and then you get the house. Actually, it has been so difficult because I'm a government employee person together with my husband. So we were trying on modalities on how we are going to get a financer or get a house for that. So we went to several banks. I also assessed my circle whether I can be able to get from it. But I thank Family Bank and Cooperative Bank. They are the ones who financed our journey for getting the home, and this is where we are. From challenges, you learn lessons. What I could have done is that, you see, like, if I could have invested in bills, do some savings, that one could have been an alternative solution. Yeah. Karibu Home is a very welcoming environment, and in my life, I've been desiring to be in a home whereby there is peace. Also, the compound is well kept. Actually, when you are there, it makes me remember about our home area. Actually, it's a quiet and cool place. What I would encourage my fellow Kenyans is that don't be afraid of becoming a homeowner. It's just taking a step of faith, trusting upon your Lord, and do your calculation well. Don't be a spender, and every time you make savings, you become a homeowner.
Do you have an interesting story you'd like to share about your home ownership journey? Call on us and I'll be at your doorstep. Coming up, the Property Gallery with prime properties available in the market.
Signature Residence is a smart home providing connectivity, comfort, and convenience. The apartments are wired to enable residents remotely control or program an array of functions in the home, such as You can draw the curtains, switch on the lights, lock your doors, turn on the microwave or coffee maker, and if you forget to turn off the gas, there is an electronic device that detects and prevents gas leakage. All this from the comfort of your phone or tablet. The apartments offer the highest level of security with visual recording of visitors at your door or at the entrance. Besides its incomparable design, Signature offers a dream home with timeless elegance. Signature Residence is located along Mwingi Road off Oloitoktok Road in Kileleshwa. The development comprises of 110 units, 98 three-bedroom apartments and 13 duplex apartments and 2 penthouses. These spectacular apartments are also available fully furnished. Accommodation includes spacious living room with large double-glazed windows which are shatterproof, a large dining area, oak laminate floors. The front door has 15 locks and a sensor, washable and paintable wallpaper, beautiful light fittings with dimmer systems, an open-plan kitchen fitted with quartz countertops, a microwave, cooker, oven, coffee maker, and a flood sensor. All bedrooms are ensuite with a jacuzzi in the master bedroom and a self-contained domestic servants' quarters. Salient features include high perimeter wall with laser detectors, 24-hour security with CCTV, parking for 2 vehicles, solar water heating, a borehole, underground water tanks, backup generator, high-speed elevators, aluminium-clad exterior that does not fade, car wash service, swimming pool and gym, and a children's playground. Price is on inquiry.
Mavoko Park is located in a gated community. Each maisonette is beautifully designed with 4 and 5 bedrooms. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, spacious ensuite master bedroom with walk-in closet, common bathroom with shower, family room, panoramic balcony, and dobe area with provisions for washing machine. Salient features include private garden, provision for exterior gas tank storage, cabro-paved driveways, underground and overhead water tanks, boundary wall with electric fence, borehole water system, mini shopping center, solar water heater, and advanced system for cable TV and internet. The price guide for a 4-bedroom maisonette is 11 million Kenya shillings with a rental income of 40,000 Kenya shillings per month. The price guide for a 5-bedroom maisonette is 13 million Kenya shillings with a rental income of 50,000 Kenya shillings per month. Jacaranda Gardens is a plush, middle-class neighborhood offering a serene, homely environment with lush gardens and manicured lawns. The mega project is located on Kamete Road, just a 5-minute drive off Thika Superhighway. Jacaranda Gardens, designed from the international perspective, is the first big-scale garden apartment compound with a lot of greenery. The project comprises of 2, 3 and 4-bedroom apartments. Accommodation includes broad living rooms connected with a large balcony, spacious fitted kitchen with an American design, spacious and bright double bathroom design, bedroom equipped with a large bay window, and finest fixture and fittings. Salient features include swimming pool, evergreen botanical garden, cabro-paved parking for 2 cars per house, 24-hour security, children playground, high perimeter wall, and gatehouse. The price guide for the 2-bedroom apartments range from 9.5 to 10.2 million Kenya shillings. The price guide for the 3-bedroom apartments range from 12 to 14 million Kenya shillings. The price guide for 4-bedroom apartments range from 15 to 18 million Kenya shillings.
Are you launching a product or doing something new in the real estate sector and would like to be featured on the property show? Call on us and I'll be right there. At First Avenue, you ask questions and we find answers. Visit our offices for instant access to professionals, mortgage products, as well as projects in all price range. Thank you for watching. The property show covers the entire real estate landscape, from land matters, commercial to residential spaces, signaling new opportunities. Connect with me on our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages, and let's keep the property conversation going. Tune in next Sunday for another tour of upcoming projects. Your property search starts right here. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.